Hi, I'm Conrad Metcalf for Decision Group. The recent super hack of Sony Pictures can be considered a harbinger of next-generation cybercrime and cyber warfare. In fact, we may never know who the attacker was. It could be a state government, it could be a teenage hacker in a distant land, it could be a disgruntled Sony employee. Most probably it was a combination of these forces because a successful cyber attack of this scope usually requires an insider as well as an outside attacker, and the distance between those two just makes it all that much harder to prosecute. While many think it was probably the North Korean government, a U.S. cybersecurity firm working on this case has recently implicated a longtime Sony employee who worked in a technical role and was laid off in May. Although the proof is not conclusive, this event highlights how essential it is for IT security to be able to identify insider threats in real time. Because the Sony cyber attack is said to have been the most expensive in history, even though the final tally won't be known for some time. If the perpetrator is caught and a court case develops, it is very likely to be a long-term lawsuit. And meanwhile, what Sony has lost in the process is much more than just revenue. It has lost momentum in the marketplace and business relationships that will continue to suffer both with actors and partners and the general public as well. So it's becoming critical that companies develop strategies to protect against internal threats. Companies invest significantly in IT security to guard against external threats, but most enterprise architecture is still lacking in efficient protocols and appropriate equipment to prevent insider threat activity. And meanwhile, the growing trend of personal devices, smartphones and tablets and such, accessing the IT network really only increases the risk. So in response, Decision Group has developed powerful weapons of network forensic technology to protect against these kinds of risks. Decision Group offers a full spectrum of network forensic solutions to guard against internal threats at every corner of the IT enterprise environment. For both wired and wireless networks, we offer several network forensic devices to monitor and track malicious behavior. In a wireless network, Decision Group's Network Investigation Toolkit can easily identify unusual patterns or attempts at intrusion from an employee's mobile device or through a spillover wave. In an enterprise wired environment, the variations in configuration of network segments and the traffic volume in general makes it very difficult to collect information. So Decision Group's network forensic solution focuses on two aspects of the IT security: internet links and intranet links. Most internal threat instances are about data leakage through internet connections. So being able to detect potential data leakage among outbound messages is very important. The risk of data leakage among outbound messages is much higher in secured HTTP protected messages. For this scenario, Decision Group provides eDetective, which can effectively detect potential data leakage in outbound messages, whether they are plain messages or secure HTTP messages. eDetective will notify IT security when suspicious messages are detected, and it will keep them as evidence as well. Decision Group has developed a full spectrum of network forensic solutions for the enterprise IT to provide an effective prevention system for internal threats. All the products are based on proven strategies for IT governance and IT risk mitigation in the enterprise IT environment. Please check out our website for product details, technical and service information. If you need more product information, please contact us. We'll be glad to let you experience our premium support services. I'm Conrad Metcalf for Decision Group, and until next time, play it safe.